Good morning, my friends. Happy Sunday. Oh, as you can see, the sun is shining. It's freezing here, but the sun is shining, so we're off to a good start. I think it's supposed to warm up a little bit. So, I am working on my second cup of water, and I just poured my first cup of coffee. There is coffee, half of a Pure Via sugar substitute in there. There is 1 tablespoon of sugar-free hazelnut creamer from Coffee Mate. There is a tablespoon of the skinny syrup, hazelnut, and then a couple pumps of the marshmallow foam topping. So the coffee is 0. The water is 0. I am working on my breakfast. I'm going to do potato and eggs this morning. This is kind of what I do. I take the frozen potatoes out of my freezer and I just line my sprayed skillet and then I just let them cook. Keep pressing them down until they form like a cake and then I flip them over. I don't have a package right now. I will be getting some more this week, so I will show you the ones that I buy. But I buy the Simply potatoes in our grocery store. They're in like the produce section. They're actually with like the egg beaters and the dozens of eggs. I don't know that they're always in that section. Sometimes in other grocery stores I find them well, in like our grocery store after the meat department. There's a department that has like the Lloyd's pulled pork and pre-made like macaroni and cheese and stuff, and sometimes they're in there. But the Simply potatoes are Simply filling. They ring up as Simply filling. The Ore-Ida ones, even though they're just hash brown potatoes, I believe Ore-Ida puts oil in their potatoes for the same reason that you probably can't eat the french fries. So the Ore-Ida ones are not Simply filling. It's up to your discretion what you decide to do with that information. But I use the Simply potatoes. I bring them home and they don't come like in a Ziploc or anything like that. And I only eat them maybe once or twice a week. So I just pop them in a gallon bag and put them in the freezer. So they're frozen when I go to use them, but they are just Simply potatoes. So I will let you know when my breakfast is done. I'll bring you back and show you what it looks like. So I will see you in a minute. Okay guys, so my breakfast is cold. It's been about 25 minutes since I saw you last. I, of course, was down here by myself. The kids were playing. I was going to eat breakfast, and they both came down and wanted breakfast. So I'm having a clementine. My egg got way overcooked from where I like it, but that's okay. I have the potatoes underneath, and then an egg, and 4 slices of the alfresco chicken bacon. The 4 slices of chicken bacon is 1 Smart Point. Everything else is Simply filling. I have to see Rilla. Okay, hold on. Say good morning. Good morning. I have a poultry egg and a poultry bacon. Is it good? They both already have egg wraps. In our house, that means eggs inside a tortilla wrapped up. That's how they like to eat their eggs. She is now eating a plain tortilla. They had apples. I may have a banana too, but I may save it for like my morning snack. So I'm gonna eat this. I'll see you guys in a bit. Hi friends. So it's about 12:30 and I haven't even eaten lunch yet. I've been snacking on fruit. But I just put dinner together and I didn't have the foresight to do a cook with me, and I can't remember if I've done one or not before. I'll have to go back and look. If I have, I will link it down below. Please don't mind the mess. I haven't cleaned up yet, but I'm doing a slow cooker lasagna. The recipe is actually a Weight Watcher recipe found on the Weight Watchers site. But I'm just going to walk you through what I did here, just to give you a quick tip. So in this pan here, I cooked up 1 pound of ground beef, extra lean ground beef, so it was 96% lean. I cooked it up with an onion and some garlic. And then when that cooled, I added a can of diced tomatoes and a can of tomato sauce. Just the sauce, tomato sauce. I do have this on my counter. I did not use this. I put the rest. There was a little bit of the tomato sauce left. I just threw it in that jar because I keep it in there for the kids. So that and then I put some just salt, pepper, and garlic powder in with the meat and the tomatoes. I used 6 regular lasagna noodles. These are not whole wheat. I have stated it before. I don't care for whole wheat pasta. You can find lots of other pastas, shapes and sizes, but I cannot find anything but regular lasagna noodles or whole wheat, and I don't like the whole wheat. So I am going to count the points for the lasagna noodles, but there is only 6 noodles in that whole container, and each noodle is only 2 points. So as long as I get 6 servings out of this, it will only cost me 2 points for the whole serving that I have. So then I put a little of the tomato sauce, tomato meat mixture on the bottom, and I just break up the shells. I try to break 4 of them in half, and then the rest of them I just kind of break up into pieces. And you just kind of lay a thin layer, like 2 half noodles and then a couple of the little pieces on the end. And then I took fat-free cottage cheese, fat-free ricotta, an egg, some basil, and then I just chopped up maybe a half a cup to a cup of baby spinach, salt, pepper, garlic powder, and I mixed that all together. So I put the cheese mixture, ricotta and cottage, the cheese mixture onto the noodles, then some of the meat sauce. Then I did sprinkle, I used 1/4 cup total of just some Parmesan cheese, so I do need to look that up to see how much 1/4 cup would be, but I don't think it will add any points. And then after the parm, I added just a sprinkling of fat-free mozzarella, continued, and I did that all the way to the top. It's not full, but everything in here is simply filling except for the Parmesan cheese and the noodles. So I don't think 1/4 cup, let's go look. I don't think 1/4 cup will cost any points. And basically what I did was just I'm looking at it right now, the slow cooker lasagna that is on the Weight Watchers app has part skim ricotta and low-fat cottage cheese, I guess. Sorry, I'm just reading. But it is 6 smart points a serving. So you cut it way back if you're doing it on Simply Filling.
Mama.
Just a second, please, okay?
Look. See?
Grated Parmesan cheese.
See that?
Just a moment, please, okay? Okay, 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese is 4 smart points. So like I said, as long as I get 6 servings out of that, take it in the living room, please, okay? It won't add any points. So it is 12:30. I'm going to wait until around 1 or 1:15 to start it. The recipe does say on low for 4 to 6 hours. I have found, I've probably made this 3 or 4 times. Actually, my family loves it. I find that 3 to 3.5 hours is good, and if it cooks much longer than that, the noodles get really mushy. So I probably won't start it until about 1:15, because it'll take my crock pot, 15 minutes or so just to come to temperature. And then we'll probably eat around 5. So 2 points, not bad. You could certainly use a whole wheat noodle and it would be completely simply filling. So it's an option, but I thought I would share that little recipe with you. I will look back right now and see if I have done the slow cooker lasagna. I feel like I did a long time ago. So I will look and see if I can find it, and if I can, I will link it down below so you can check it out. Okay, guys, see you in a bit. Hi, guys. So it's about 2 o'clock, and I totally forgot to turn the crock pot on. So what I just did was turned it on high, and I set a timer for 30 minutes. So I'm just going to cook it on high for 30 minutes, and then I'll turn it down and cook it until it's done. I am having some grapes and pineapple. Say hello, Miss Willow.
I hurt my.
You hurt your what?
I like to see.
Trying to see your legs? I don't think you can see your legs in there. I'm having just some avocado toast.
I like to see you.
Just a second, okay?
See my
She can see herself in the phone. 2 pieces of the Pepperidge Farm bread, a little hummus, 0 smart points, 2 points worth of avocado, which is my healthy fat, and a sprinkle of hemp seeds. So that is going to be lunch. Okay, say good morning. Let go, please.
Good morning.
I just started my 4th cup of water, so I'm well on my way to a good day. Tell them we're going to go eat lunch.
Don't eat that.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi guys, so it is almost 7 o'clock. I just got out of the shower. Dinner was delicious. My husband ate 2 huge helpings. Like, my husband is a good eater. He usually basically only eats a real meal at nighttime when he gets home. Sometimes it's like 10 or 11 o'clock. So the nights when he comes home for dinner and gets to eat a good meal at a regular time of the day, he is a good eater. So he filled half of his dinner plate twice with lasagna. I had 1 helping. Each of the kids had 1 helping. So I'd say the helping that I had was 3 of one of my husband's. So that's his 2 servings would be 6. I had 7, 8, 9. And there is looks like he even went back and had a little bit more. There is at least 2 servings left of what I had. So what did I say? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. At least 10 servings. So I'm still going to count 2 points for the pasta that I ate, even though I probably did not eat 2 points worth. It's fine. But I won't. I had a salad with 1 point worth of Bolthouse Caesar dressing on it. So 3 points for supper. I'm trying to think. What did I have for breakfast? Breakfast I had potatoes and eggs. Lunch. What did I have for lunch? What did I have for lunch? I made the kids pizza. Wow, I am tired tonight. I cannot for the life of me remember what I had for lunch. So I can't remember if I used any points or not. But I think this morning I still had 16 points left. So I know I won't go over my points. So yeah, my husband loved that lasagna. It's probably the 3rd or 4th time I've made it. Of course, I don't usually make it with completely fat-free dairy. Usually I do like low fat, but you really couldn't tell. It was really good. And you would never ever know that there were only 6 lasagna noodles in there. The way that they're broken up and kind of stacked, they're all throughout. So they're not, it's not like there's no layers or anything in there. So it's really, really good. So even for people counting smart points, I think in the tracker when I looked at it in the app, the serving size was set for 6 and it was 6 points a piece. So if you could get 10 servings out of what you make, I'm sure it would be like 4 points a serving for lasagna. I mean, that's pretty crazy. Crazy good. So I highly recommend it. Again, I'm going to right now go and look and see if I can find a cook with me on it. I cannot remember if I did one or not. But I will check and get this video uploaded. I am going to have 3 points of the sea salt caramel. This is the last one I have to try. It is not open yet. I'm just letting it soften a little. And then I'm just going to have 1 serving of it as a treat tonight because I have some extra points left. Tomorrow I am going to hit the Simply Filling bandwagon hardcore. I know that there is a group of 5 new well, not new YouTubers, but YouTubers that are starting a Simply Filling challenge. Molly from Weight Watchers Wifey, Jess from Weight Watchers Journey to Healthy, Melody from Transforming Melody, Cherie from The Motivated Muffins, and M from M. Wilson Fit Fam. They are all going to try for at least 2 weeks. So I would like to be out there strong and hard with them. All of them kind of want to do this as an experiment to give themselves something new, to shake things up, but they also would like to have some information on their channels about Simply Filling. So I feel like since I've been doing it for about almost 6 weeks now, I have a lot of knowledge too. I have done a lot of research. I have worked really hard to kind of get into a good place. So I just want to rock it out with them. And I know I'm not part of the collab, but I'm here as a source of information. If anybody needs any help, I certainly don't know all the answers. I still have questions every day, but I'm around and I am thoroughly enjoying this life choice right now. So watch them, support them, give them encouragement and tips, and let them know what you think of their experiment. I hope they all rock it out. I hope they all love it. Even if it's just for the 2 weeks, I hope it gives them a renewed feeling about Weight Watchers. Not that any of them were mad at Weight Watchers or anything like that, but it definitely is kind of exciting and new to try something different without having to leave the program altogether. So that is it for me tonight. I hope you guys all had a great week, and tomorrow is a new day and a new week and a new chance to make things great. Bye, guys.